We are back in the shop. We had such a good time last weekend for last week's video down at Dragway 42 for the rockin' race. I met tons of people. A lot of people bought shirts, so everybody who did, you know who you are. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate that. Today we're going to be pulling this windshield out to button up some of the welds on the front of this roll cage here so that everything's welded solid and looks good. And yeah, we'll see if we can't break a windshield and rip a seal today. My theory here is that if we push this truck out into the sun, maybe it'll bake that seal and get it hot and more pliable. So we're gonna push it out right now. I'm gonna have Cal and his buddy Jack help me try to pop this glass out. Oh yeah, she's rolling now. Boom. So my dad and I actually, when we redid this front lip here, we pulled the original glass out, and this is one from LMC truck that we had ordered, but we put the glass in, so I'm pretty confident we can get it out. And by looking at the seal here, it looks like I'll be able to just kind of pull that down and push the top out, and we'll be able to pop it out. So here we go. So that was really easy. Took us like, what, 2 seconds to pop that glass out. I was expecting to have to wrestle a little bit, but bunch of rust, weight reduction going on here. Just vacuum that rust up and we'll go even faster now because we're lighter. Less rust is good. But yeah, as you can see, these welds here, I did when I was like 16 years old, and this is the first thing I've ever welded in my life. The top ones I couldn't even get to because we had the glass in here already. So now this cage will be, I'm going to grind these down, weld them proper, make them look nice just like the rest of the cage, and finish up the welds on those top bars so that it's solid welded, and then I feel safe in here. And yeah, because safety is pretty important when you're flying down the track. So here we go. Well, we've got the cage all welded up in the front, so now I can officially put the glass back in forever, hopefully, and never have to take that out again. Like I said, it took like 5 seconds to pop it out, so it might take 5 seconds to put it back in. We don't really know. It's sitting out in the sun right now, hoping that it gets pliable just because it's a black seal on there, and loosen up a little bit so we can slide it in. But here we go. Well, boys, what did you guys think of putting that windshield in?
It's pretty fun.
The windshield's in. We're all sweaty. Me, Jack, and Cal just busted butt trying to get that in there. We tried it multiple ways. I didn't watch any videos of people doing it. I know you can use a string and all that jazz and, you know, do it however you guys would do it. I don't care. We did it with no strings, just 3 dudes, and we put the seal on the window completely. We shoved the top side in first, and then we just pressed it down in and had someone on the inside working the seal across. So we got it back in. The welds are done. I'm gonna fire this thing up, move it over here, wash it up, because we're heading to Blue Suede Cruise at Norwalk, Ohio on Thursday this week. So this week's episode is just pretty simple. Just, I got a little bit more prep work to do to this before we head off to the races. I need to lash the valves one more time, and then just nut and bolt it, check everything, make sure all nuts and bolts are tight, just so that we're safe out on the track. And next week will be a pretty sweet video of the whole weekend at the Blue Suede Cruise, doing burnouts, drag racing, wheelies, hopefully lots of wheelies this time. And yeah, so I'm excited to see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.